Welcome back to the stay-at-home group. I hope finals are going well and continue to go well for all of you people who have no life. I know I am, for one, am very glad they're over, and they went pretty well for me for the most part, just because a lot of them were take-home. I was actually able to get like 100% on finals, which is insane. But I have and will continue to be pretty busy this week, so this video is going to be a little bit shorter and a little bit more serious too. So I was planning on talking about honor as requested, but someone else already did that this week.
But I think honoring someone biblically has got a much more in-depth meaning, and it's this. It's seeing what is right and good and choosing to lift it up for all to see.
And I don't think I can outdo them, so just go watch that. They did a much better job. And to start the topic, I have some seemingly unrelated questions that might get you interested, like how can we show that Christians are not just indoctrinated? And also, why are there so many other denominations and translations and religions and even cults? And I think that many times whenever there's translations or different modifications to a certain topic, it's because people are putting their own opinions in, like mixing it in there, or they just misunderstand something, or they think they know something but they end up misrepresenting it, or it's just on accident, or maybe they're just doing it on purpose to deceive people. There are a lot of different reasons, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that the reason indoctrination is so prevalent in human society is because people aren't willing to do or spend time researching what they've been taught or what they supposedly believe in. And in that same way, it is horrible when Christians don't spend time reading the Bible. You should never rely on someone else to keep your connection with God or just to translate the Bible for you. That is how so many false assumptions have been initiated. And I'm not saying you should never ask people for questions or help, but make sure that when you do, that the answer that you believe and take in is from a trusted source. And I'm not saying everyone's out there to deceive you, but some people are errant and they end up misrepresenting God. They end up hurting others and alienating them. In my experience, many atheists or agnostics don't believe in God strictly because they were hurt by Christians in some way in their past. It says in 2 Timothy 2:21 that we are supposed to be vessels for Christ. We were chosen to represent Jesus in this world. So if you're a Christian, please live like a Christian and fill yourself up with God's word. And I want to be careful when I say this, but if you don't, you can give off the wrong impression of Christ and end up pushing others away. We are supposed to be a light and a salt to all of those around us. Also, I don't think you can ever really get to the point where, oh, I'm a Christian now, I have all the answers, I don't really have to seek after or pursue God anymore. I think that's a very dangerous place to be, both for your sake and others around you. Obviously for others, that's kind of what I was just saying, but for your sake, it's also important because as soon as you stop relying on God, you become susceptible to all the other thoughts and worldviews that are all around you, and your entire faith can come crashing down. Basically, please fill yourself up with God's word and don't rely on others for your connection with God. That way, you can best reflect Jesus in your life and help others see a reason why they should do the same. And as always, stay safe, do your devos, and I will see you next time. Oh, and also, I guess, if you have any other requests, comment them. I'll try to do them if someone else hasn't already. Thanks.